Hello, everybody. Welcome out to the stream. Good to see ya. There. Alright. That should be good. Perfect. Hey, all Absent and Toaster Mitts. Welcome out. Hey, Tepig. Welcome out. What? That's odd. Huh. Weird. Okay. Hey, Ira. Welcome out. I don't understand this. Okay. Now I can do that. But that doesn't register it correctly for some reason. What the heck? Yeah, having an Ori one would be fun. Now if I can just figure out why the heck this is working or not working, give me a moment. It's always something. Really interesting. Okay, let me give that a try. Alright, this is that. I have it set to this, but what if I do this? And then I go back into the game. Oh no, that's just completely wrong. Wow! Nope, that definitely didn't do it. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so then he says... Okay. Hey, Kinku, welcome out. Okay, so I go here. And let's see. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Well, I can see it there. I don't know why it's, displaying the incorrect resolution here. That is very odd. Okay, so let me go over here. There. Alright, I'll just have to adjust that when I play another game then. Okay. Let's see. It wouldn't be a stream if there wasn't a lot of troubleshooting and we couldn't get right into things, right? Absent, I am busy at the moment doing other stuff. So we'll do one thing at a time. There we go. Okay. Hey look! There's my old save file. Hard, one life! Ori is weak! You only get one chance to save Nibble, the ultimate challenge. We'll do normal. Here we go. That's how you know it's not pre-recorded. We shall always remember the night when I lost Ori to the Great Storm. We get to play as Chubby Owl. Swallow's Nest. I cannot crouch or look up. Look at Ori, he's so cute. Ah! I love the art for these games, it's so good. Time to put these away for later. Ow. Ori got a big old handful. Turns Trevor into Ori. I'd be okay with this. Hey, make sure to save. Oh yeah. I did get the bot working now. Leem! Nice. Resurrected. Hey, we're fine now. Look, we're not weak anymore. Look how fast we go. We can teabag at the speed of light. Look, I can do hip thrust and I can teabag. Yeah, all the important stuff is here. And we can dance. Woo! Look at us dance. Yeah, these games are great. I love these games. Well, he revived us for nothing. We just instantly ran into the thorns and died. There's no more hope at all. Ori has such a good character design to him, too. Yeah, the beginning's very sad. I'm gonna hit my AC on. Let me make sure I don't need to adjust my noise gate or anything. I did. I failed the 1 life achievement, and that's exactly why we're not doing that, because I cannot help myself, and I have to commit Sudoku so many times. Alright. And thank you for letting me know about the redeems earlier, Absent. I had to open my bot. I had forgotten to do that. Uh-oh, look at that. Even though we can get past it, we still can't get past this. Ow! Hey, Big Yoshi. Welcome out. Good to see ya. Alright, see ya, Absen. Oh, I will definitely enjoy this game. I like the Ori games. They're great. Oh, we got a Spirit Light container. Hooray! You 100% it was not easy. Did at the same time as the 3-hour achievement. Nice. It Naku. Well, we failed the 1 life achievement again. How many more times will we fail the 1 life achievement? Ow! Oh god, it hurts! Give me my health back. I found a life shard. Regain your vitality. That's a funny way of saying life. Found an energy cell. You can now collect and use more energy. Yay! Well, we used our energy to save. Oh god, no! Ah! Eat shit. Yay, more Spirit Light. A Spirit Light container. Oh, there's a sign. What? A sock puppet? Every time you die, you get stuck as a forest spirit for an additional day. Well, I just want to keep killing myself then. My strength is returning. I am Sign, the light and eyes of the spirit tree.
Twisting
and was lost in this glen when she loosened her grip.
Form stops on a dime.
Leem! Back to Lemur, which is fitting for a game with so many trees. I can guide you on your journey if you allow me to come. But be still, can you hear that? They must have followed you here. Ow! I destroy. You gain an ability point. Okay. Yeah. We destroyed them. Their light shall return to me, though these words the spirit tree once said. In the glade past the caverns we'll find him. There's a path up ahead. The spirit tree looks so far away, but it's so close. Time to go find the spirit tree. Oh, I thought I could bounce off that mushroom. There we go. Whoa! Your light is mine! I'll suck your soul into my body and take it back to the Elder Tree. Spirit wells will allow you to replenish your strength whenever. Nice. And we can find them wherever. Oh. Okay. I can't get up there. Why, what did that say? X to save, Y to warp. Gotcha. There's something over here? I thought I got that. Okay. Getting our abilities up there. And oh, I can. I remembered how to do that. Yeah. Just comes naturally. The Spirit Gate blocks us. They were built for protection before the days of decay. The keystones must be nearby. To reach the Spirit Tree, we must pass the Spirit Caverns that lie beyond this gate. Good thing I already found the stones. Spirit Caverns, Black Reverb, Hollow Grove. We gotta go this way, but I need to see what's up here. A frog. He wanted to die. Energy shard. Ain't opened that yet. Ow. Okay. I'm glad I went that way. We got an extra life cell. Sweet. So I've had a friend playing the new Prince of Persia game, and it's a Metroidvania type of game. He just finished it, and he said that he's sad that it's over. He had a great time playing it. Said it was really good, and it's made by the people that did the Rayman Origins game. What have we got here? A map stone. Nice. Chart the forest of Nebel as it grew. There's a piece missing. If we find it, we might be able to repair it. Hey, look. Wait, can I go through this? I cannot. I can only see on the other side. Oh wow. He shot twice as many needles as I thought he would. There we go. Okay, now I can shoot 3 times instead of twice. Ori's really small. The light of the spirit tree lives in all of us. He's the reason we're alive. He's the reason we grew. When he called out to find you, many years passed. We were attacked, wounded, and killed by our foe. Now, these ancestral trees are all that's left behind. Come closer now and feel the light of Feel, the spirit inside. Feel the light of Feel. You have learned wall jump. Yay! Oh yes, it's the good kind of wall jump too. Sweet. Energy cell. Look at Ori go! A little bit at a time. Look at him hang on for dear life as he slides down. Oh, that was an exploder. Don't think so. Ow. Whoa! Calm your titties. Oh, there's that goober that we're gonna meet later. Yes. Yeah, boy! Ah! I don't know how that missed me. Also, that was the mapstone fragment. I didn't mean to skip the text. I was already hammering the attack button. That guy is vicious. And no, I don't mean the, villain from Cowboy Bebop. Okay, it wasn't down here. Trevori in the Blind Forest. Hey, we got a map. Oh, I've got 2. Nice. Let me in! Oh. What? Wait. I'm getting decision paralysis, hang on. These energy gates were sealed by the spirits of the past. If we collect enough energy cells, they'll open the path. Oh, okay. So, do not have enough. Whoa! I slid a bit faster than I was expecting, but I managed to save it. Oh, the good news is, like, let's say I try to turn back while I'm on the wall. I don't immediately, like, unhook from the wall. It takes a moment, so I can press in the other direction and jump without fear of, like, falling off the wall before I hit the jump button. That's nice. And the inability to reach it? Gotcha. I'm not ready to go talk to him yet. I'm exploring. Ori, the spirit tree. He must have used the last of his strength to save you. Come now and hear our story. It was the night of the light ceremony. It was our light that she hated. You received the spirit tree's light. We put our fate in your hands. Listen carefully now, for you must understand. The spirit tree sustained the three elements of light, and in turn, they brought balance and kept Nibble safe. The element of waters high atop the Jinzo tree. The element of winds deep within the forlorn ruins. The element of warmth beneath the fires of Mount Horu. To restore Nibble to its former self, we must rekindle their light before it's too late. The first we will find beyond the spider coves, atop the tree where the waters once flowed. Gotta find our way over there. Be careful, Ori, the ground is unstable. Don't you tell me what to do. I do what I want. We'll have a rave on here. We'll party. We'll party all night long. Oh, look at that. If I hold down and jump, I do a backflip. Nice. I defeated him while doing nothing but backflips to move. Praise me. Oh, I see. We need him to destroy the ground for us. Right here, big boy. Yeah. Thank you. The path forward has been realized. I think I need a charge shot to get that. Ooh, a large one. Nice. I think I just made a soul link. Map markers. I go down there. And I'm kind of worried to go down there, though. Let's do it. Oh! There we go. Okay. Anno, the spirit that died here, was strong and courageous. Listen to his voice. He was able to focus our light. Charge flame! Hooray! It uses, Alright, so what's this? Charge flame bird. Oh, I see. It uses our spirit points whenever we do a charge attack. There we go. By the way, are there any audio issues? Do I sound okay? Does the game sound okay? I've had a lot of audio issues recently, too. Oh my god. Yep, that's the safe way to deal with those. Ridiculous enemy. Oh god, spider sack! We're gonna get wrapped up in a web and cocoon! No! Don't feed me to your babies! No! Oh, I see. Oh! Fuck you, spider eggs! Not today, Zerg. Ow! Well, all the way back here. Time to do all this again. Oh, come on. To me. Much better this time. Man, fuck that enemy. Egg. There we go. Yay! Wow. I barely made that jump. I can't wait till we get the ability where we can bounce off of enemy projectiles, or rather throw ourselves off of them. That'll be fun. Oh god. Did not see that one. The link is ready. See the map marker. Oh God, fire! I'm not ready for this. They're so angry. They're so aggressive. Okay, got that. We can at least get this. Nice. No, he respawned! Oh God! Hey Noel, welcome out. Doing good. Thank you.
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime.
Wow. Hooray for Birdo! Map fragment done. Oh, look at that. Ooh, think we can get up there? Yeah, I definitely think we can. Look at Ori spin his little ears around. No! Froggy is dead. Uh-oh. Look at that thing. Gonna get us. Froggy! Oh God. Yep. I didn't see the thorns in the ground. Good thing I made that save point, right? Oh, I see. I need to push it this way so I can push it the other way. But first, we're going over here. Oh. Do you mind? I'm trying to progress in this game. Some of us are trying to have a good time. Uh-oh. There he is. So gangly. Agumon from the Forlorn Ruins. We must follow his steps. We must get what he stole. Regain the water vein. Stop it. Come here! I'm gonna get you! Oh god! I'm falling right into his trap! There he goes! Just flipping all around. Whoa! Calm your bloated throat. Leem! Lemur time! Whoa. No! Ow! What? Oh, I see. Okay. I wasn't seeing that branch that was causing me to slide down. I don't think I can break this with a charge. I cannot. Over here, big boy. Right here. Come on. I know you can do it. Ow. Woo! Barely dodged that one. You insist. That was close. Hell yeah. No, I want to get up there. Why do you deny me delicious treasure? Like you. You hurt me. And here it is, the section that kills so many one-life runs. Oh, really? God damn it, you Gonzo, or whatever he calls you, the Gizmodo. What's his name again? Garland? Giovanni? Gestapo? Oh! One life runs over. Sorry guys, I wanted to keep playing. This is all in the afterlife. This is in Ori's head. Like, as Ori is dying, this is what's going through his head. And he doesn't actually save anything, but this is what he wishes would happen. Ow. And then he's like, no, even in my mind, like, I messed that up. We have to do it again. Yeah, one life run wouldn't be real fun for me on this, I don't think. There are certain games where I can do it. I don't think I could do it here. Of course, my tune could totally change with that. If this, like, became a game that I played over and over again and I got real used to it, my tune could absolutely change. It's not that bad, you just have to be very careful. Come on. Yeah, boy! Poor Ori. That water's poisonous, right? Yes. Yeah! I'm very happy about that. That was great. Alright, give me a moment. Oh. Oh god, okay, that's all poison down there. Okay, I think I've gone as far as I can this way. No! Hot diggity dog. Oh. Okay, give me one moment. When I have someone hop in the voice with me. Hello. Okay, I'm going to, well, hopefully this is the game. Oh no. Don't scare me like that. What is up? Yeah. When's the last time? Ah, okay. Like, a while back, but not as far as I thought it would. Hey, Kitsina, welcome out. The owl is over. She's dead. It's okay though, she comes back to life later. Oh god, no! Ow! My face! This is the first one. I like the... Oh yeah, look, I can teabag and I can hip thrust. I guess, Ori does have that sort of look to them. I really love their design, it's fantastic. By the way, the devs have gone on record saying this. Did you know that Ori has no gender? Ori is meant to be a mascot where the person playing them can project whatever they want to onto the character. Whenever Ori is talked about in the game, they're only referred to as Ori. So, Ori can be female, male, non-binary, just whatever you want Ori to be, and I really like that. Oh, really? Okay. Give me a second. I can fix that. Discord, oh, that's why, okay. Okay, they should be able to hear you now.
My face. Yay.
Yep, it's coming through. Sweet, thank you for letting me know, Kitsina, appreciate it. Oh, you dirty, dirty dog.
What is Ori
Got
again?
it.
Like spirit?
Yeah, Ori's a forest spirit.
What genre is this game? Like a Metroidvania? Or...
Yes, it is.
Hmm.
This
Right.
and the sequel are both that.
Is this one of those situations where like you get new powers and they let you explore further?
Yep, it is. And it's a Metroidvania where, you know, it actually has level design. Unlike other Metroidvanias that don't have any level design and they're terrible.
So you prefer this over Metroid Dread?
Oh, vastly. I don't know if my chat is actually aware of how much I hate Metroid Dread, but I do not like that game at all. And it made me sad because everyone was talking about how wonderful it was and how great Metroid Dread was, and I really hate that game. For retconning lore and for being just a very terrible Metroidvania.
Well, technically speaking, the lore that you hate so much came from the 3DS remake of Metroid 2.
I didn't like it there either. I didn't even know about the Warring Faction until like someone told me, because I didn't like that game enough to do the bonus stuff.
Aww.
It's just that AM2R was just such a superior product in every way.
I need to do a proper Metroid deep dive someday, but
Yeah.
as cool as I know AM2R is, that the official remake of what was it called, Samus Returns,
Samus Returns is the official one, yeah.
that one still looks pretty cool in of itself.
It's not like, okay, so here's the thing. Metroid Dread is pretty cool with some stuff it does, and so is Samus Returns. And I would say that fighting Metroid and bosses in Samus Returns is probably the biggest highlight of that game. But they're bad Metroidvanias, and they're not good Metroid games. But I guess that's another issue I have. I wouldn't refer to a Metroid game as a Metroidvania. It has a different feel to it, even though it falls under the classification. But it is Metroid. But that's more of a nitpick for me.
Metroid Primevania.
John, this is a Metroid Primenia?
That feeling when a Mother Brain and Dracula have a baby together.
Oh no. Was it the mother brain with big lips? Because at least he had something to kiss then.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Sonic for Hire?
Sonic what?
Sonic for Hire.
Oh, that. I think I
Yeah.
might have seen some of them, but they were funny, but not quite what I was looking for either.
For some reason, I did a binge of that back in 2018, and fresh like new episodes happened. I watched those too, and in that web series, Mother Brain, like the original like NES, right? She shows up every now and then, and she's just this drunken, promiscuous character who has like an illicit baby with Sonic.
Oh, that's really funny.
Oh,
Did Sonic carry the child?
what was that?
Did Sonic carry the child? It's not a true Sonic fan fiction if he didn't get pregnant from it.
He didn't get pregnant, but she popped it out like a couple hours later.
That's okay, she's really squishy.
And it's just like this mound of flesh with tentacles and wheels for feet.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't remember what her name was. I think it was like Saniqua.
Saniqua. New tree. An ancestral tree, Liru lay here. She was swift, agile, used to cut through the air.
Absorbing the soul of a dead person.
I am. I'm absorbing everything's soul. I meant to bring life to the forest, but all of their soul shall belong to me.
Just like Hollow Knight.
Yep.
You like Hollow Knight, right?
Oh yeah, Hollow Knight's a fantastic game. I love that game. Why?
I think the most common criticism I've seen for that is just like too big and empty. But like, I don't have any horse to back in this race, so to speak.
I can see that complaint. because it is a lot to travel through, but I
Mhm.
personally didn't feel that way.
Mm.
I have played other games where I have felt that way. That's not one of them, but I can see why people would.
Of course, I've seen a lot of the Silk Song memes.
The-
That game's
the-
never.
I know, it's becoming the next Half-Life 3.
Oh god, Half-Life. Now, that is such a bizarre series because, like, you have Alex, but then what else has happened? Well, I guess some Portal stuff, but still.
Dude, I need to finish Alex. I wanted to stream it one day, but I couldn't get the VR stuff set up right. So I haven't yet.
I watched someone play the ending portions, though. I know how that goes.
I know how it ends. I've actually watched that stuff, but I still want to play through it myself, because it's fun to do. It's a very good VR game.
I'm surprised you would spoil that for yourself, to be honest.
I don't remember, like, if I had it at the time or whatever. It's, I really like Half-Life, but that's like a series where I can... I don't know. I'm not as interested in taking in the story myself. I don't mind if it's spoiled or whatever. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I like it, but...
Did you ever play that Black Mesa remake thing?
Yes.
I think I've seen someone play through most of that, but then I forgot what the person's username was, so I never actually got to give their reaction to the ending.
I don't think I ever beat Zen. I think I was on Zen and I just never finished it. I beat the original Half-Life.
Didn't they, like, vastly redesign Zen in the remake?
Yes, they did. And I remember it being fun. I'd have to go back and look at it. I have a friend that does not like Black Mesa. And I think they have solid reasoning. I had fun with it. I think the graphics look great. I think the gameplay's fun. But my friend... Well, my friend's reason for not liking it is... Yeah, let's get that. Is that it's more of like... Instead of being the actual experience that Gordon Freeman went through, it's sort of like the exaggerated experience that you might hear someone tell when they're, like, talking about their tale. And he uses, like, some examples in the game where it's like, okay, so in this area you fight, like, 2 or maybe 3 military guys tops. But, like, in Black Mesa, there's, like, 20 of them in this area. And, like, some things are a bit overblown in that regard. And it ruins the feel for them.
A part that I enjoyed, from what I've seen, was a section, I think it was roughly mid-game, where, like, the facilities, like, AI gets overtaken and replaced by a new voice.
Oh.
Because, like, it starts off as this feminine monotone, but then it becomes this deep militaristic thing.
Oh, I think I remember that. Yeah. That was fun. Give me my ability point. Yes. There's an ability that makes this game really fun to play. Oh yeah? Nice. Which ability is that for you? Also, hey Magmar, welcome out. I've got Dominic in the chat with me. You should put in an emote that's a big raccoon nose. Because he's a big trash panda.
Mean. Well, that's a monkey face looking thing.
I haven't gotten it yet. Gotcha. Hey, look.
Do you actually have like raccoon emote?
No, I don't.
Okay. Because you've been sending me something like raccoon photos. I've been wondering if you incorporate that into your board or whatever.
I should. Excuse me. Thank you. I do have an emote of myself that's based off of Rigby from Regular Show, though, and it's like my most popular emote that people love to use all the time.
Wonder why. Is it the one where he's doing that
Is it the one where he's what?
doing like a sexy pose?
No, I will never stop talking. You can't make me. And no, it's not that one.
Oh.
Oh, that worked. I did not expect that to work.
What is your current model PNG thing? Is that a lemur?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of monkeys, but I do really love lemurs.
Well, they have ringtails, go figure.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of monkey characters either.
I mean, I could be. Sometimes it depends on how they're done, where I could like them. I mean, that's true with anything with me, right? Like, there could be something I hate, but if the character's done well, I could start to like them. But monkeys are not usually done in a cute way.
Yeah. I just can't help but think of Steve from Clyde with a Chance of Meatballs. In the scene where they're throwing, you know what, during the ice cream pit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I should rewatch that movie because, like, it's a fun one. I remember that. And then the
Oh,
sequel.
yeah.
Did you ever see the second one?
I didn't. Is it worth seeing?
It's nowhere near as good as the first one, but it's inoffensive.
Gotcha. So, just kind of, if you have the time, it's fun to watch.
Like, the second one is not animated gorgeously because you have, like, a bunch of mutant food animals everywhere. But, like, they do the whole, like, betrayal thing, which is, like, you see it an hour coming, but just, like,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Another thing about this game is its soundtrack. It is really good, I agree. Phenomenal. Oh yeah, Tepig just put the Rigby emote in chat. That's the one that
Nice.
gets used all the time.
Oh, I see.
I like
my-
it.
I should really log into the app or something. It's like, on my phone, the text gets cut off by the send message block. And so
Oh.
currently, I can just see Rigby's nose.
Oh, wonderful. That's
Well,
funny.
I'm gonna send it to you. Oh,
Ri-
Discord.
Reject mouse, return the monkey.
This is what I see because I'm too lazy.
Gozmodo, come back here. Okay, hang on, let me look. Oh, that's funny.
Also, have you been having issues with Discord on your phone lately? Because I have.
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form
what kind
stops
of
on a
issues?
dime.
It's when I try
Kubo?
to
Kubo!
send an email or post a picture. So like when you're trying to access like your photo gallery or when you want to access an emote, the box from the bottom is meant to slide upwards and reveal your options. But for me, it gets stuck at the bottom. And so with emote, I have to keep, if I want to send an email, I have to keep being out of the text box, clicking it, opening it, and just going back and forth until it eventually opens up the email. To open up my camera vault, I have to drag the photo gallery from the bottom of the screen upwards. And
I
it's
have-
just so-
I haven't had any problems like that. But I am so sick of the UI designers for Discord because they're fucking terrible. They are
Yeah.
like dead set determined to make buttons require multiple clicks to do something, and I don't know what idiot is in charge and why that is their prerogative. But holy fuck, I used to be able to click the button and it opened up into my photo so I could send the photo.
Yep.
But now it's like I click the button and then it's like, okay, do you want links, photos, or this other thing? I'm like, I just want to access the photos like it's always been. It's the same bullshit they did on desktop. Where like I could
Yep.
click the plus button and just send a file, but now, it's gotta be that shit where it's, oh, do you want this or did you mean to do this?
Okay, I sent you like an example of what I look at this.
Yeah, we got the water vein. We almost ripped that guy's arm off. Instead of like picking up the rock off his arm, we just kind of slid it off as his arm got drugged with it and like tore all of his flesh off of his hand and almost ripped his arm off of his body. But now he's our friend and he likes us.
Yeah.
Kupo indeed.
Yeah, look at how this is, like, just stuck.
Okay, 1 second. Oh. Yeah?
Yeah. It is insufferable.
That's annoying. Remember, the element of waters rests high atop the Jinzo tree. We shall bring back the waters. Let us return immediately.
Did you ever watch Frozen 2, Trevor?
I did not.
Honestly, I don't think anyone gives a damn about spoilers. I'm just gonna ramble about it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So, in that movie, Elsa's powers are kind of like being weird because something's like calling to her. And so eventually, she, Anna, Kristoff, Sven, I think, Olaf, obviously, they end up going to this far-off land where there's a whole bunch of nature spirits that live. And there's this revelation that there is a fifth spirit, a fifth elemental spirit. And that's what the element is.
Holy.
No, it's ice.
Oh, what?
It's yeah. So
It's
the
a
fifth
subsidiary of water?
spirit- exactly. So it's just Elsa, and it's just like, oh god, I was just laughing to myself in the theater when that happened.
Yeah,
So-
it could have been like Captain Planet. Water,
Yeah.
Earth, Heart!
So like statistically, would that mean that like must to be a sixth element?
Oh boy.
And oh god, that movie is certainly something. Some reason there is this plot, this subplot where Kristoff is trying to like propose to Annie, but like he keeps tripping over himself, and then Anna gets like freakishly paranoid about like what he's trying to infer, and it's just like, this is the conflict you want to go with. Because it's just like, oh god, I know it's nothing, but that is honestly, I don't even like Frozen 1. You know, I ranted about that with you, so I'm not over. But it's just like, you know, now there's gonna be like a third one. Well, like, fuck. The only good thing that came out of Frozen was the season 4 subplot in Once Upon a Time. That's it.
Weren't you a fan of, like, some designs, like, in the concept work of Frozen? Like, with her
Yeah.
dress?
Yes, I did enjoy those back when Elsa pretended to be the villain. Like, that's the thing about villains. They usually always look fabulous. Especially female villains. You know,
Yeah.
Gaston's outfit is generic as shit, but like, Ursula, the Maleficent, Proto Elsa, they look amazing.
Well, Gaston made up for that with his personality. Whoa! Slow down, Maurice!
Fair.
You almost forgot that show existed.
I don't let Trevor forget about Once Upon a Time because I love the fuck out of it.
I have watched through all of Once Upon a Time with Dom. We watched every single season.
Yep, and the spin-off in Wonderland as well.
Yeah. I was surprised that I liked that one.
I was relieved because the actress for Alice in the Once Upon a Time in Wonderland spin-off always came off as super wooden to me, so I thought that would like turn you off massively.
She's super what?
Came off as wooden to me.
Oh, wooden. Gotcha. Oh shit. Ugh. This is a one-hit kill laser.
And because I'm such a big Once Upon a Time fan, I also tracked down the comics and the young adult novels as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, to be honest, it just kind of sounds like Stargate. With how it was handled with the extra content and, like, spin-offs and stuff. Because I
Yeah.
think Stargate had, like, young adult novels and whatnot made with it. But, like, nothing
Yeah.
was ever really as good as the original, but some stuff was fine.
mhm. Like the Once Upon a Time, it had 2 graphic novels and 3 young adult novels, and the comics were okay. They had, nice visuals, and it's always nice to see, like, more of, like, the world building and stuff like that, but they're not, like, integral stories. The young adult novels are mostly hard garbage.
Yeah.
Because there was a particular author whose name escapes me, who did prequel novels that focus on the past of Little Red Riding Hood and Vegeta. And they're both remarkably generic. I only like the Vegeta one slightly more because Vegeta is just a cool character in general. But, like, I don't know if the author for either of those books ever actually wanted to go. There was a third young novel that focused on Henry, and that was a separate author. That one, she did a very good job with it. And it and it explains how Henry and Violet, his season 5 girlfriend, split up with each other.
Yeah. The most pointless subplot that I got sick of seeing every time it was brought up.
And then, of course, we have season 7, where Henry falls in love with the second version of Cinderella. You were a big fan of that too. Oh God. Well, season 7 annoys me because just like I've complained about it a lot with you, but like I enjoyed Drizella. She was a lovely villain. But it's just like you have that awkward situation where somehow she had more chemistry with Henry than Cinderella did, and it's just like, where did they go wrong with that?
I'm so upset that Pan wasn't a better villain because that whole body switching thing was like, oh man. That's like a wonderful, like... Well, I enjoy that concept regardless, but like, as far as like being existentially horrifying, that was a really good one.
Yeah, like the thing about
And
Peter Pan.
I don't know, they just don't... It's kind of like there, and then it takes like 2 episodes and it's done with.
Yeah. And the thing about Peter Pan is that he is a fan favorite when it comes to villains because he's such an asshole, but like, I don't like him either. Like, his intentionally shitty personality makes the Neverland arc at least somewhat tolerable, but like, there's only so much jungle you can see the characters blindly walk before you get bored. But when it comes to Pan, the whole thing about his character is that he's playing keep away the whole time.
Jinzo Tree.
Because he wants to steal Henry's heart. And so that just means he keep evading everyone else. And it's just like, and whilst you're waiting for him to be defeated, he's just doing these taunts from a distance. And it's just like, I get it. You think of yourself as so smart, yada yada.
Give me one moment. The waters of Nibel once flowed through this very tree. Now it's all rotten and dried up inside. We shall restore the flow. The Jinzo tree's heart we must find. Okay, you're good.
And like, yeah, I definitely do prefer the more active villain. Seeing how Vegeta or say Zelina, were constantly doing something to manipulate things in their favor.
The show is interesting to me in the sense that they would go so hard on making the... How do I describe this? Meme! Oh. Back to Lemur. Here's a fitting form for this place. Yeah. The show would go so hard with, like, it was set up to be like a fairy tale thing.
Yes.
But then characters would go really hard on, like, oh man, Henry, you're crazy, but I'll never call you crazy because you don't like being called crazy. But this is all make-believe, and you're crazy, and none of this is real, and the real world sucks, and it's awful, and the real world is just people working jobs and being depressed all the time, and your mom's just, this person. And, I don't know. It was interesting for drama, but, like, they went really in on that.
In fairness, they did reveal that the fairy tale stuff is in fact actually real as early as episode 5.
Yeah.
Before episode 5, you could say, oh, this is just a coincidence. But then in episode 5, we see that Snow White's coffin is underneath Storybrooke because the curse had brought it over by happenstance.
Ow.
And then, of course, you have the whole thing with Regina crushing a heart in episode 7, thankfully.
Mm-hmm. I crush your heart. They killed him off really quick. Who was that guy's name again?
Ram.
What was it?
Ram.
Ram?
Ram with a G.
Graham. Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah.
That was really interesting because they were setting up this plot with like this wolf with heterochromia.
Yep.
And everything, and it was supposed to be some sort of special thing with him, and then he was just dead. And they weren't really that liberal with killing people after that point. He's like the only one that actually stayed dead.
Well, Robin also died too.
Yeah, but they brought him back.
Well, it wasn't the original Robin, it was a clone that had his own life.
Well, it was from the Wish Realm where things didn't matter until the writers were like, actually, wouldn't it be dramatic if things did matter here? That would be really funny. We just have like Regina committing murder, but it doesn't count, but then it does, and we never really acknowledge that.
Yeah, I was not fond of them doing that. So...
She just like kills Emma's parents right in front of her, and Emma's like, she's like, oh, don't worry, they're not real.
But for context,
That was so fucking funny, man.
For context, in Fun Time, in the 6th season, there is this subplot where a genie wish creates an alternate reality where everything is happy, and Regina has to go and rescue Emma from it. And then Regina ends up murdering the Wish Realm copies of Snow White and Prince Charming because she thought they were just illusions. But then come season 7, it's revealed, no, these are physically real people. And, you know, you just traumatized their grandson.
I'm having a hard time on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not fond of doing that. I really do wish they just had the Wish Realm go poof at the end of season 6.
It just like, I guess it gives you writing stuff to work with, but it's just, I don't know.
You would think that season 7 would have just focused exclusively on the new Enchanted Forest, where, you know, the second Cinderella. But no, you know, it just segues. It segues hard into the Wish Realm stuff again. And it's funny because, like, the new Enchanted Forest that's introduced in season 7 was never actually given, like, a proper name. and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say. It gives you more writing stuff to work with, but at the same time, like, they already had other stuff. It just opens up more holes than anything. I think that's just going to collide, yeah. Uh-huh.
I really like the Dark Curse.
You like what?
The Dark Curse.
Oh, yeah.
Out of any plot device I've seen in the show, that's my favorite thing ever. Just, you know, banishing fairy tale characters to Earth and giving them crappy real lives.
Oh, I have
At
to
some-
kill this thing.
At some point, I should really go to British Columbia and check out Stevenston, because that is where they did the sports thing. It's funny that the clock tower doesn't actually exist, though. That was always CGI. CGI had a problem.
Oh, it was the CGI? It wasn't even a practical thing?
They only used practical and had like a zoom in on it.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Or I don't remember you telling me about that. Okay. Oh, I see. And that should put us there. Perfect. Door
Hey, Trevor.
opened. Yeah.
Do you remember how the show did Ursula?
Oh god. Remind me, because I think I hated that, didn't I?
I hated it too. So, in the second half of season
Oh,
4,
hold up. Sorry. Cries of dismay I hear deep inside this ancestral tree. Reem was agile. He dashed through the air. Listen to his voice, the wisdom he shared. I think this is the ability I really love in this game.
Yeah. So, in the second half of season 4, Rumpelstiltskin has a team up with the show's version of Maleficent, Ursula, and Cruella. And he's promising that he will be able to get them to happy endings, and Ursula doesn't even get a chance to do anything that's actually villainous. She grabs a few things with her tentacles, and that's it. before she's reunited with her father.
Man, I do not remember this. The thing I remember with Ursula was when Regina was pretending to be her. That's like it.
So that I enjoyed that because the interesting thing about that is that Regina wasn't impersonating the Sea Witch version of Ursula technically. In the show's universe, she was impersonating the goddess that the witch version was named after. And
Oh,
so
right, so there's more than one Ursula. I forgot about this. My god.
Yeah, and so when Regina ends up impersonating the goddess Ursula, like a statue of her comes to life and nearly wrangles her in, like, you know, retribution. You know, don't do that again. And that was cool. So, and what's really nice about Regina pretending to be Ursula as well is that Lana Priya, the actress, you know, really likes Ursula. So it's just like, yeah, you can see why, because just as a very flamboyant character. You know, I probably should watch the live action Little Mermaid remake that was made, but like, by God, I don't want to.
I've seen, while most people, well, I don't know about general audience reaction, but most, like, people I've watched who have seen it and talked about it did not like it. They still would compliment it in certain areas that they thought was really cool.
I saw the... Oops, sorry.
Well, one compliment that I saw given to it is the scene with Ariel and Eric, where she's trying to get him to figure out her name. Like, in the original cartoon, he can just understand Sebastian whispering in his ear, and I think that's really funny. But in the new one, she points out, like, the constellation of Aries, and as he's saying, she points at it, and as he says it, he's like, Aries, and then she, like, flips his lips. She takes her finger and, like, does it on his lips to make the sound. So he's like, Airy little. And that's how he figures out her name.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so, you know, it has cute moments. It's just, art-wise in other directions, it doesn't really compare. Like, I don't know why, but for some reason, they do not understand why musical stuff is as good as it was in the original, and I have seen this complaint with The Lion King as well.
I saw a clip of the live-action version of Four Unfortunate Souls, and it is bizarre because, like, because it has this slower pace tempo in Ariel. So Melissa McCarthy does like kind of sounds exhausted, but she also has like a deep, raspy voice instead of kind of like the more bombastic drag queen type of vibe of like
Right.
But also, it's just like the live-action version of Ursula in that movie just insults Ariel to her face. Meanwhile, like the cartoon one was subtle about it.
Yeah.
Like the whole the pathetic line. Like that was an offhanded remark to Flotsam and Jetsam.
Yeah. And she just says it in the new one, doesn't she?
Yes.
So it's the same thing with The Lion King, where I saw YMS do a breakdown of it, and he's talking about, this is the one that stood out to me anyway, where he's talking about the scene in the stampede.
Yep.
And you have the music going on there, and he's like, look at how this music is done in the original. This is like something you would see in a Looney Tunes skit with how it's working, where the audio is corresponding with the animation and certain things happening. And he uses it, he's like, so you have Zazu flying into the canyon, and then you have the instruments like descending in notes, like all of the notes are descending down in the scale as he's like flying into the canyon, and when Zazu spots Simba, you have the strings come in like da 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 da, because he's like surprised, he's shocked, he's found Simba, and then he plays the live action version of it, and like nothing lines up. It's just the music that's there, and it has no bearing on what's happening on the screen.
I think they announced that they're doing a live action prequel movie as well.
Oh boy.
Yep. And it's like, which line was the dad again? Is that Simba or
What do you
Mufasa?
mean?
I think they're doing a prequel that's focusing on Mufasa.
Oh, right. So it's not gonna be the Lion King 2. They're just doing that. Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, I've been hearing people call it like the reused Simba model movie.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, when it comes to like live action fairy tale stuff, I feel like the best I've seen it done by anything Disney was Once Upon a Time, because but even then, that wasn't done by like Disney.
Oh, God.
Disney, that's like ABC, which is a subsidiary of Disney. But then because Disney itself is just botching it up.
Yeah. Got it. Nice, that was fun. Bash is the ability you were talking about. Bash is awesome, I agree. It's one of my favorite abilities in this game. It's just so much fun. Nice, save point.
And next year, there's supposed to be a live-action Snow White movie. I'm really curious about that. Because of course I am. I like Evil Queen in anything.
Yeah.
Uh,
The heart of the Jinzo tree once kept the element of waters safe, but now it's corrupted, all foul and decayed.
oh, you know what we should watch together?
Hold up. We have to help it, cure it, and cleanse all the blight by removing the corruption on both of the sides. Alright. What?
Something we should watch together is Snow White, A Tale of Terror, which is a movie from the 90s with Sigourney Weaver. And it's interesting because it's dark, because it focuses on on a lot more on like the dark magic and the characters that are going on. And it's just like, I'm trying to remember. I think it's meant to have like a theatrical release, but I think it also became a primarily like TV thing. Which is a shame, because like Sigourney Weaver did a damn good job in that movie as the stepmother.
Sounds like it's like, supposed to be a horror.
Yeah, yep, it really is. the Queen analog that kills people in very brutal fucking ways.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Like for example, like knocking down the trees in the forest, or like collapsing a tunnel.
Get it.
I need to start watching stuff with my Disney Plus subscription because it's like
Nice.
it's just wasting away. I wanted to do.
I feel that.
I want to do a bit of a binge for like Disney and Pixar movies I've been missing out in the past decade, but it's just like they're so dull.
Uh-oh.
me, like-
I've been turned into a Roomba. Now I've got to clean your house.
Perfect. Like, it took me like 3 fucking days, I think, to finally watch The Good Dinosaur because I just kept pausing it and how much I hated it.
Oh, that movie's terrible.
It really is. The
I hate
scenes in
that movie.
The best scenes in that movie are when they're not talking.
I don't know. That movie is just, you have your, God, I don't even know if I can really vocalize why I don't like it, but the journey that the kid went on where he becomes more mature and comes into his own, like, none of it resonated with me. I didn't care, it wasn't fun. And the
Also, there's
movie,
not-
it has the most pointless opening. Like, you could get rid of the entire intro to The Good Dinosaur, and it would change absolutely fucking nothing about that movie.
And-
You don't need, like, what if the comet that made dinosaurs extinct never happened? You could just open with the dinosaur family farming, and it's like, okay, this is just the world and how it is.
Or how about just not having the main character be a dinosaur to begin with because they do so little with it?
It's true, but I like seeing animal characters doing human things. I think that's interesting and fun.
I
I
feel like
did-
the only...
I didn't care about the little cave boy,
Yeah,
like thing, and him
Dog.
being a dog, but he's a human child that's fucking disgusting to look at.
I feel like personally, I think the only time that Disney has done like a good job with the main characters not being human is like Zootopia.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Was Cars Disney or was that Pixar? It's Disney, right? Yeah, 'cause, like,
Zootopia is Disney, yeah.
but what about Cars?
Cars is Pixar.
Okay, whatever. Because just like looking at the Good Dinosaur and Cars, I feel like nothing really comes out of those characters not being human. I feel like the whole species change is very superficial, but then Zootopia is like actually relevant.
Mm,
You know,
Well-
it's that basic racism metaphor.
you are correct in that the world is designed for them to be animals in Zootopia, and with that angle in mind, you're absolutely correct. There really is no purpose, if you're looking at it from that angle. But for me, I enjoy animal characters a lot more than I do human characters, so it does serve a purpose. It makes the movie more approachable. Like, I saw this thing with this animation guy, and I never watched the show because it was like a bunch of human siblings, and I never wanted to watch it because I saw the concept art of what it was before, and it was like a bunch of rabbits and rabbit siblings. And the
Yeah,
person's
but-
like, why don't you just make them human because there's too many characters here? And it's like, you could have reduced the amount of characters without them being human. Like, I had no desire to watch it because they took away the fun animal characters. Like, animals, I really love animals, and I really love, like, animal characters. The purpose they serve for me is making the movie, I'm able to get into it more, I'm able to enjoy it more, and I can't do that with human characters. I relate to animals a lot more.
Yeah. So like, but yeah, like Zootopia, I feel like that's the only time I've seen a species swap by Disney Pixar that works. Because like looking at the Good Dinosaur, if the green dino guy was just a human and the human was, you know, just a fucking dog, that nothing really changed. If, you know, in the context of cars, if they were just human, you know, you could still just have a human race car driver and that's it. But then, again, like as I mentioned before, in Zootopia, like the species thing actually matters, and it's also
Yeah.
cool to see how like the world is also.
There we go.
I know. And I guess it's also just a bit more interesting to see like how like Zootopia is like the city is actually built for citizens. Meanwhile, you look at cars and stuff like that, and yeah, you have the technology for like the wheels and shit, but it's just it's too human. Zootopia embraces the fact that it's animals, and that's exciting.
Yeah. Alright, give me a moment. I got a big moment in the game. Now we can restore the element of waters. With this one rekindled, there's 2 more to go. No more poison water. I don't have to... Oh, the water, it's coming up! I don't have to drown myself in poison to try and get upgrades now.
Oh, I had some stuff with fluff.
You can go drown. Okay, let's throw that frog down there and let's make him drown. Yeah.
What's up with you and the spider?
I was throwing myself off of it. Hurry! Shoot me a bullet! Ow! There we go. Boing! Uh-oh. No! Ah! Well, I drowned.
Is that meant
All
to
right.
be water?
Let's go. What?
Is that meant to be water?
What kind of water? Sorry.
Is that meant to be water?
Yes, it is.
Honestly, it looks more like clouds.
It's turbulent water that's gushing up really hard from the tree. No, come on. Okay, I got it that time. Whew! Barely made that.
Whose hands are holding a plushie?
Kitsina.
No.
She's the one that... she's the one that suggested... Dang it. I totally mistimed that. She's the one that suggested the idea. I have nothing against you holding my plushie.
You need a treble balloon.
Ow. These things are mean. Sorry, my game's a bit loud. It's hard to hear you while this is a loud part.
Oh my god, it's going. It just goes on forever.
What, this part?
Yeah.
It's a chase sequence, more or less. You can call it that.
Anyways, I was just saying that maybe you could be a balloon.
A balloon? What kind of
Yeah.
balloon?
Honestly, I was mainly thinking like just like the conventional balloon ball on the string, but like the balloon dog would be fun.
Oh, yeah. Shit! Oh, I barely made that, but I did it! I did it, we got launched out. Woo! Thank God.
Yay!
Yeah, the music for that part is really good.
And you had to put up with my rambles on top of it.
Now it's raining. I miss my... Uh-oh. It's... What was her name again? Kuro?
I don't know.
Oh, shit. That's not good.
They want you to star in Guardians. Well, that's just cheating.
She was
They-
singled in on us.
Yeah. Oh, and Kira means black, doesn't it?
Does it? I don't know. Hey, look, it's Gonzalo. He saved us.
I was fucking right. It's Japanese for black.
It is. Ori, I thought I had lost you to Kiro's talons of hate, but it was Gumo that saved you, delivering us from an uncertain fate. Nice.
It just fucking hit me because just like I've heard that name before with characters with like darker clothing, and it's just like, of course.
Oh, that's funny. Well, she's supposed to represent, like, hate and anger in this. But look here, with the Jinzo tree restored, Nibble's waters are clear. There's no time to lose. We must make haste. The element of wind's net. Resting deep within the forlorn ruins, inside the misty woods, there's a key that will open their gates. Nice.
Nibble's
It's pretty
water.
misty there.
Imagine
Yep.
being named Nibble when your name could have been Sippy.
Stippy. Stippy
Sippy.
dippy doo.
Like sipping water.
Yeah. Ah! Help! The fish!
So a being of light, you sure do commit a lot of murder.
Oh yeah, I've got to absorb their souls. It increases my power. Oh, so my friend was showing me, I think they're called mantis shrimp, or they might be, I don't know. It's the shrimp that punches really fast.
That sounds familiar.
There's a bullet shrimp, but then there's another one.
Oh, I've seen these before.
Ooh, a dash in the air.
Thought-
Nice.
What is it with crustaceans and just looking horrific?
I want this.
Like shrimps, crabs, spiders, whatever. Well, I guess crabs aren't they octopods in general are just horrifying.
But, anyway, this shrimp, pistol shrimp, it might be. It punches so fast that it superheats the water around it and creates a bubble, and you can hear an audible popping sound from it. And it uses that in order to hunt prey. And it eats crabs, and it will he was showing me a video of someone that had one as a pet, and he feeds it like live crabs, and it just punches the arms off of the crabs.
Oh my god.
But it was kind of it's nature's brutal, right? I'm sorry if anyone doesn't like to hear this. I have a hard time with it empathetically, but at the same time I'm very fascinated because it's like animals, and just like how animals are is interesting to me. So he would attack the crab, but if the crab pinched the shrimp would freak out and then go back into its hidey hole.
Little coward.
There was... What was really funny was this guy had another fish in the tank, and the shrimp didn't attack the fish. It was just like this little black fish. I'm not sure what kind of fish it was.
Yep.
But whenever a crab got put in the tank, the fish would go out of its way to swim over to the crab and just stare at it. And it would let the shrimp know where the crab was. So as the shrimp is just punching the crab to death, the fish is feeding off of the particles.
Nice.
The fish just knew it was gonna get food. It just goes out of its way to stare at the crab. You little shit.
For some reason, I had a phase where I was really obsessed with hermit crabs. Something that's kind of fun about hermit crabs is that when they need a new shell, they will actually kind of line up and have this chain going on.
Yes.
The bigger crab will give up his shell for a smaller one, and it's just this conga line of activity. And then you have the occasional little bastard who cuts in.
Yeah. Trying to steal it from each other.
Yep.
Hey, Big Yoshi. Welcome out. Well, I know you messaged earlier. Don't know if you had to step out. Doing good. Oh my god. Moose Vision? Hey, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I am streaming Ori and the Blind Forest. My name's Trevor. I've got my friend Dom here with me. And, yeah, I felt like going through this game again. How are you? What were you streaming? Let me see if the shout-out function actually
Twisting and
works right
turning
now.
through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime.
Ugh, my head's so stuffed with fluff. Oh, nice. I get to stay as the plushie. That's funny. Shout out Moose Eye Vision.
My moose.
The shout out is not working again. Wonderful.
Fun. Is that a new system you have set up, or?
No, it's I think that's a Twitch one. I'm not sure actually, because it's an exclamation mark.
Mm-hmm.
Just finished playing some Settle Moon. It's getting close to your bedtime, so you're gonna dip out. Hey, no problem. I understand. You go take care of yourself. I appreciate the raid. Thank you very much. And I hope that you had a good stream and it was fun playing it. I haven't heard of the game before. I'm not sure what type of game it is. Okay, hopefully we don't get crushed. Hey, we didn't. Hopefully we don't get crushed. Hey, we didn't. Can I make it back? Oh boy. Yeah, no! It's an idle game, kinda got a similar loop to Animal Crossing with building a town and seeing villagers bustle around. Oh, okay, cool, cool. That sounds fun. I've been, I played, beta access for something like that, called Critter Cove, and I'm excited for that one to come out. Wow. Oh wait, can I... No. Can't do that. I can throw him, so I can get up here.
I've got class tomorrow, so it's just like, I'm not looking forward to that.
What classes you got?
Mondays is Intro to Aboriginal Studies, and Tuesdays is Intro to Social Work, I think.
Hmm. Yeah, I understand, but I wish you luck in your classes. And yeah, Critter Cove is a really cute game. I mean, I could make a furry character, so of course I really like that one. But I did like the customization and everything, it was fun.
To be honest, I'm just thinking of Sonic Forces with its character creator. And I would think that would. How do you give people the option to, you know, create a unique animal character, but you limit the options that fucking much?
Yeah, I'm glad that it's there, and I'm happy people can experience that, but I do wish it was better.
Mm-hmm. Body type,
Absolutely.
hair
I mean, yeah. I did like some of the silly designs people made. I mean, I think my favorite one was probably when they just made Sonic because it didn't look like Sonic, and that was really funny.
Were you the one who linked me a video from Jet?
From who?
Okay, so I think there's like a Sonic YouTuber who does like a bunch of meme clips, and
Oh, 1 second, sorry.
Okay.
Eno was the stoutest of all spirits, the most powerful ever seen. Now here he rests, turned into an ancestral tree. Okay, you're good.
So I think there's a Sonic YouTuber who does like meme videos, and he did one with the Sonic character creator, and it's just like he makes a clone of Sonic so that he can dub over Knuckles with Dalek, saying, "Hey, I found Sonic. Look, here he is."
I don't think that was me. That's funny though.
Like, give me a second, and I'll link it to you for later.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. It was Jet, as in Jehh. H-double-T. There we go.
Every game gets bonus points if it lets you make a furry. I agree.
Look at that hand.
Gonna shuffle off to bed. Hope you have a good time with Ori. Thank you so much. You sleep well, and thank you again for the raid. Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Lovely.
Oh God!
Oh.
Ha! I have broken your armor. What are you gonna do now? Die? You died real good. Do the teabag and hip thrust, yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
You know, Metroidvanias are just platformers with tighter controls.
Yeah. I need to play the Castlevania games at some point, but you know I'm familiar with how kick-assing those are.
Yeah.
Kick-assing, I mean kicking. What the hell is the matter with? I'll probably just end up using the rewind feature just to minimize my frustrations, because by God.
It's time to kick bubblegum and chew ass, and I'm all out of ass.
Do you know where that quote comes from? Like the actual one?
Yes, Duke Nukem.
No, it actually predates that.
Really?
It comes from a movie called They Live.
Oh.
So the basic premise of the movie is that society has been infiltrated by aliens. And they use like subliminal messaging to control people. And it's iconic because like the main protagonist, I think it was played by Roddy Piper. The main protagonist, he puts on a set of glasses that lets him see through the illusions, and so he can see the aliens for like through the human disguises, and you can see like how blatant the messaging is in the marketing. Like, you know, without the glasses, a billboard just looks like a billboard, but then like, you know, putting on the glasses, the billboard turns into like a white sign with bold black text that says like eat or read or something like that.
Gotcha.
And it's just like, I only know about this movie because Keith David was in it, and then they recreated that scene in Saints Row 4 with Keith David and Roddy Piper beating the shit out of each other.
Oh, really? That's funny.
How about you played Saints Row 4?
I don't think I ever finished it. I think I got pretty far into it. I beat 3. I don't think I ever beat 4.
Did you like 3 more than 4?
Yes. I don't think 4 was bad, but I think it was supposed to be originally DLC, and you kind of feel that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay, Magmar. Catch you later. Have a good night, man. Oh, I'm so happy to see people using my Tilk emote. It's great.
Yeah, the whole like, simulation stuff, that was meant to be a DLC for 3 called Enter the Dominatrix. And then, but because of like financial issues with Volition, I think, or THQ, one or the other, they end up just merging that idea into Saints Row 4. And then what's funny, they eventually end up making an Enter the Dominatrix DLC for Saints Row 4, showing what could have been for Saints Row 3.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
I think that Saints Row 4 has the same problem that Tears of the Kingdom does.
Too similar?
It's too similar, and it renders, like, other things pointless that were in the original. And, see, that's the thing, like, Tears of the Kingdom, it's got its own unique story, and I still need to finish it. I haven't beat it yet.
Yeah.
But I would rather just go play Breath of the Wild than Tears of the Kingdom. I think Breath of the Wild is way more fun. I think that the abilities work a lot better with the type of game that it is. I think the abilities were created with more of the game in mind, and Tears of the Kingdom was too much trying to be more. It's like, let's just be Breath of the Wild but more, but things don't, like, fit as well.
But Legend of Zelda, nuts and bolts.
I mean, that can be fun. I do like that. It makes me laugh every time, and it's neat to, like, build stuff. But the building system isn't quite what it should be, and the abilities are just more fun in Breath of the Wild than they are in that one. And with Tears of the Kingdom, there's just a bit too much. Like, they added 2 areas,
Yep.
and neither one of them are, like, really fun to explore in comparison to just the overworld. Like, the overworld is fantastic to explore, but the underground, it's just so similar everywhere. And then the Sky Ruins, again, just like Skyward Sword, there's almost nothing there.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see. We've got to head to the west.
Do you know the plot for Tears of the Kingdom yet? Have you been spoiled on that?
Yes I do. I'm not going to talk about that here because I know people do care and I don't want to spoil it for them.
Yeah. I am annoyed with what they did with Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do feel like... Okay, so if we go back to the tree, we can go west from there. But there should be... Okay, what's the closest... Oh, right below me, to the right, okay. Hey, look, I did it. Yes! Alright. That was a bit of a rough jump, but I did it. Anyway, Breath of the Wild was a really fun game, and, like, this, I did not like how they delivered the story. Like, I think the concept for that is really neat, and I'm glad that they tried it, but I didn't really get into it like I would other Zelda stories.
Yeah.
And it made me sad because I thought the Zelda in Breath of the Wild had potential to really have a good character arc. Because Zelda has always risen to the occasion or been, like, special in some way. Yeah, okay, hang on. Ori, the statue looks familiar. I've seen it before. Oh, I'm walking slow. Hang on. Oh, this is one of the, bonus areas in the Definitive Edition. Nice. Or we get to see a little bit more of the owl's backstory.
Aw.
Put my thought on pause really quick. I remember them, many years ago when the spirit tree was but a sprout. Naru, the young one, looked after us whenever she could. Nice. Okay, Blackroot Burrows. Anyway, I know sometimes Zelda doesn't really serve a role. She's in the background a lot. But, like, she plays an integral role regardless. She either gives Link what he needs, she's able to provide, like, diplomatic stuff for Link, such as in Ocarina of Time, she gives him a note so the guard will let him pass to go to Death Mountain, and the guard thinks it's a joke, but he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, Zelda is able to help, and even more than that, she becomes Sheik, and she does a lot of behind-the-scenes work trying to undermine Ganondorf stuff, right?
Yep.
And then in other games, she just kind of gets turned into a statue, and your whole point is to save her. Like in A Link Between Worlds. Or Minish Cap. Yeah.
In A Link Between Worlds, she was transported to the Dark World.
Oh, that's right. I'm getting my games crossed. But I really like the Zelda in Breath of the Wild for the reason that it was the first time that I've seen Zelda not be good at magic. Yeah, she struggled with it. She is the reincarnation of Hylian. Magic, like, runs in her family, and she was more interested in science and studying things like that. She just could not access her magic, and the fact that her mother died so early made it that much harder for her. I thought that was a really interesting way to do the character. But then, like, with the cutscenes and everything, she just suddenly, like, at the end, when Link's about to die, she's like, oh, yeah, I have my magic now.
I'm okay with that part because, you know, magic is usually tied to emotions and yada yada. And it still results in the situation of, okay, at least she was the one holding Ganon back. You know, in a way, Ganon was the damsel this time.
Yeah. It just bothered me because, like, it was so sudden, and we don't really get a development of her character. Like, it kind of happens in Tears of the Kingdom, where at the beginning she's with you, and then suddenly she's not. And again, she's relegated to background cutscenes.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was really excited to see the growth of that Zelda, and it's just not something I got at all with those games. She doesn't need to be a partner. It could be something where you're just like, you come back to the area and Zelda's made progress on something or whatever. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it was a good character concept, and it was squandered.
I'm surprised they didn't make her playable for sections, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like they did in Spirit Tracks.
Yeah, but like, I guess that's puzzle-centric, but yeah.
Yeah, well, the whole deal with Spirit Tracks was to make Zelda a more playable character, to have her along with you, and she was really fun to use in that.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, with Zelda and Tears of the Kingdom, like, you see, like, the, like, flashback stuff with her, without getting too specific. And it's just, like, for these important plot developments, she could have been playable, and you could have taken control of her, like, in these flashback scenes and stuff like that. That would have been neat.
Dude, if they, like, got rid of, like, the sky or the underworld and then had, like, a different, like, world in the flashbacks where you run around the Zelda, that would have been fucking dope as hell.
Yeah. To be honest, I've also hit my point where, like, I've only... So, like, I got into Legend of Zelda around the point that Minish Cap came out. I saw someone playing it at a daycare I went to as a kid. And then I tracked down, like, a whole bunch of the mangas from the author Akira. But, like, it's only the last 10 years-ish that I've actually cared about the games themselves. And I must say, I've hit that point where, like, I don't give a shit about Ganon. So it's just like, I want someone else. Give me... Revive Vavi again or something, please.
I think Ganondorf can be done really well. I think one of my favorite interpretations of Ganondorf is Twilight Princess. Well, no, actually, yeah. Wind Waker. Actually, I take that back. Wind Waker. I do think the one in Twilight Princess does make a good impression, though. Because he's very intimidating in that one, but Zant was a more interesting villain. Like, Ganondorf was a good intimidating villain, but Zant was more interesting. And that's the problem, is like, Ganondorf is usually really good for intimidation, and they will do him right now and then. But the other villains that they have just end up being so much more interesting. Like, I really like Girahim.
Right, yeah. But then, of course... Wait, he's the albino one, right?
Yes, he is. He is the other sword spirit. Like Fee is to your sword, he is to Demise's sword.
But then, of course, Demise is the proto-Ganon, basically.
Yes, Demise is Ganon with his full power. Like,
Well,
Demise is... See, that's the curse that Demise puts on Link and them at the end of that. is that, like, him, Link, and Zelda will reincarnate throughout all of history, and, like, their battle will never cease. That's the curse that he puts on them.
It was less so that Demise becomes Ganon, and more so that Ganon is like the embodiment of Demise's hatred. And
Well,
like,
yeah, he's like the reincarnation of Demise. Just like Link is reincarnated, and so is Zelda.
so it's just like, I would love it if that curse resulted in like another villain getting conjured instead. Like, like we don't always need it to be Ganondorf specifically. We don't always need it to be a green Gerudo man who can transform into a giant pig demon. Give me an evil queen, you know?
Yeah.
What was? Oh crap! I'm trying to remember the name of the character, but like Oracle of Ages had a fun villain. What was his name? Varen.
Onyx? Oh.
Nope, that was.
Oh god, please, no! Don't make me a pretzel!
Yeah, Varen was the body possessing shadow sorceress, but then it's just like it's still a situation of like she's a servant to Twin Vova, who are in turn a servant to Ganon. And it's just like.
Yeah.
And even for like as cool as body is, even he becomes a puppet to Ganon eventually in Four Swords Adventures, and it's just like, oh my god, just let.
Oh, I forgot about that, actually. Oh, I've already been up here, I think. Yeah, I have. Viren, or Vector Man Trevor, he's broken as shit in Hyrule Warriors. Viren, he's a mindless monster by that point. I wish there were more lasting effects from Tears of the Kingdom for characters. Will not say specifics, but it's obvious. Yeah. So, if you're wondering what I do know of Tears of the Kingdom, I have seen all of the flashbacks.
Yeah.
But I haven't beaten all of the temples because, well, the first temple I did annoyed the fucking shit out of me.
Which one was it?
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's
It was
new form
the
stops on
desert
a dime.
temple.
If time.
For a moment.
Like the boss, at least.
The what?
The boss.
Not really.
Oh.
I don't know. The desert was kind of one disappointment after another for me. I went to Gerudo Desert, and I saw the Gyptos, and it's like, ooh, finally we get Redeads again. And I didn't like how they did the Redeads. It's like, oh, they're not like human zombies anymore. They're just moth creatures, and they're not even like as scary. Well, okay, to be fair, I'm going to be less scared of that now that I'm an adult rather than a kid. But I do think the presence of the Redeads in Ocarina of Time was so much more intimidating. Like, hell, even in Wind Waker it was intimidating. Because, like, they would chomp on you and the screech was horrifying. And they don't carry the same air at all. They're really easily, like, you kill them really easily. To the point that, like, when I got to Gerudo Desert, or the Gerudo Village, and they're like, oh my god, we've been fighting these things and we haven't figured out how to kill them yet. It's like, oh, shooting them in the head? They're like, oh my god, they're also weak to lightning and fire attacks. Like, yep. There was Thunder's Fruit near all the Gyptos that I saw, and I just kind of chucked one at it, and it worked.
Yep.
Amazing. It's amazing how I figured that out on my own in like less than 5 minutes. It's crazy. And I didn't like that. I didn't like the hives. I didn't like the moth Gerudos. I didn't like the person joining you for the temple and just telling you all of the puzzles at the beginning, and then you get into the main temple. And, I don't know, I just didn't really have fun with it. It didn't have, like, that classic temple vibe. It wasn't fun. And then the boss is just the Gypto Queen. So, it's, like, again, we're working with the hive stuff. And then the ability that you get for it is also, it just sucks. It's like, oh, the abilities in this game are actually, characters that barely functioning AI, and they're just like a summoned companion for you. That wasn't fun. Like, the Breath of the Wild had abilities that I had to activate on my own that enhanced my traversal options. And I get that I get a more traversal option from Tulin, but like just having like another character run around that gets in the way more than they help you, like, God. Tears of the Kingdom was just such a disappointment in that regard, and Breath of the Wild did everything better. The desert one is the worst. I don't know, the temple's just... I did the one with Tulin too. They're just not fun. Ow. Good thing I saved.
Something I've been meaning to do for a really long time has been commissioning my Persona turn into a Deku Scrub.
Oh yeah, Deku Scrubs are fun.
Like, you know, like having leaves for like the hair, like a branch of the tail.
As long as Churro is out there, the path to the Misty Woods will be blocked. But look up there! We might be able to distract her if we loosen that rock. If you say so. But let's go down here. Oh, God! Did you see how fast I was killed? Look at that. She didn't fly nearly that fast when we were, like, falling down the tree. Look at that. That's just instant. I think she didn't kill us when we fell from the tree because she didn't want to. She's just lazy and really bad at her job. She has one job. To kill us. She just sucks at it.
To kill you if you go out of bounds.
Got all 10 medals in Arknight's event? Nice! Good job!
Did you play Subnautica?
I played a little bit of it.
Something kind of neat in that game is, they explain, like, the whole, like, end of the map and stuff as, like, the map.
Eat shit, Churro.
Something really cool is that in Subnautica, the lore of the map is that the only, like, life really left is primarily, like, on that volcano area.
Yeah.
And nothing beyond just, like, ravaged by, you know, by the Kara bacteria. But, like, nonetheless, outside of the boundaries of the map, you have giant things called ghost leviathans that spawn, and the lore is that they're massive, but they're mostly plankton feeders, so they can live off the tiny little shit that you can't see. But like, if you leave the map, they're gonna come after you because they're still hostile.
That's not fair. Yeah, I went into the ecological dead zone and I swam forward for a while and I saw both of them pass me, and it's kind of creepy when you just have like a blue abyss around you and then you see ghost leviathans swimming past you, and they just kind of like kept swimming past me and doubling back. It took a while before they actually killed me.
Yeah. I don't remember which YouTuber I was watching. I think it might have been Markiplier or someone like that. But I remember someone in like the mech suit ended up jumping over the ledge and it's just sinking down to the bottom as these things come after them. That would be a horrible way to go.
Oh yeah. Is Markiplier scared of the ocean?
No idea. But like, realistically, everyone should be horrible. And like, then you have like Subnautica Deep Zero. There's something called the fucking Shadow Leviathan, and it looks like a giant leech, and it's hell.
Ah! Big frog! Oh my god. I'm getting another raid. Vivian! Hello! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome out. We're doing Ori and the Blind Forest today.
Yoshi!
I've got Dom here with me.
Woo!
One moment. Let me give you a shout out.
Yoshi.
Well, that's not working. So, what were you playing, Vivian? I hope you had a good stream. Thank you for raiding in here. Oh man, I gotta... Hey, horse, welcome out. I am already in imp form. And Ghost Leviathans are smaller in the map, but when they get bigger, they migrate out to the crater's edge off the map, and they keep spawning to keep you in the map.
Yep.
Their one job, any alien lands on their planet, they're gonna keep him inside that map. That is their whole purpose in existence. That's how they evolved. I'm just being silly.
Your imp form kind of just makes me think of Stitch, to be quite honest.
Well, I designed him after Stitch.
Of course I did.
Oh, Dead by Daylight. Okay, Vivian. I hope it was. You had a really good game last night. I hope you had fun this time too. Turning Trevor into a Puyo. Nice. This is like the 4th time I've joined the stream right before a raid. Hey, Dino, welcome out. Oh no, don't match 4 with me and explode me. And then in Subnautica Below Zero, there is the Gorum Ice Worm, and I hate that. Oh, man.
It's a giant worm Leviathan on the land section, and it burrows to the ground, and it's just like, it explodes out of the ground and just like dives next to it. And it's really scary. But like, it also loves the game so much. Oh, I think I watched oh God, I can't remember which one. I think it was I think I watched Abstro. Yeah, Abstro of like Neebs Gaming play Deep Zero, Below Zero. And whenever that thing would erupt out of the ground, it would knock him off the hover bike, and it's just like the frames would tank so much. And so
oh damn!
It's like a mad dash to get on the bike and just floor it as like time is just slowing down.
Oh, one moment. The Shrouded Lantern. This mysterious haze bellows out of its stem. If we find a way to light it, the path might clear up once again. I never realized that signs spoke in rhyme. It's not something I ever paid attention to.
You never notice that they rhyme all the time.
I'm a poet and I don't know it. I'll make a rhyme every time.
I used to do that.
Let's see. Iceworm properly ambushes you from below and insta-kills.
It's like it's the thing has like a beak, like needle face looking thing, and it's like on fire because that's how it like burrows through the ice.
That's interesting.
You want to get impaled by a hot spear?
By a spear? Do I look like a lusty Argonian maid to you?
Yes.
Hey! I haven't seen that comic in a while, but I haven't followed Valsalia on I stopped using FA, so I haven't seen anything in a while. I'm not sure if they're still doing that one.
I saw that comic on DA.
Huh?
I saw that comic on DA before.
Oh, really? I'll have to look it up.
Granted, DeviantArt really fucked up the search bar. I can't find anything anymore.
Dude, the DeviantArt search is fucking terrible, man. It's like, I will try and look up someone and just like, nothing shows up from the search results. Like, nothing is correct.
Yeah, and what I think is happening is like, if you search for an artist, you're getting search results for like, for folders that might have that artist's like, artwork in it, but like, it's gonna primarily be other people's stuff still. And
yeah.
So I try to do search for keywords, and that just doesn't help. And it's baffling, because like, the DeviantArt search bar used to be so good. I could always find whoever the hell I'm looking for, but now it's just nothing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I was really hoping that when Eclipse happened that the site would just die off, but nope, it's still chugging along.
Yeah. What? He's still alive? Make a save point there. Oh. I forgot I had the feather. Good thing I made a save point here. No, you're not allowed to sleep.
I wanted to order a pizza today, but then I fell asleep. I've actually eaten it like a food by the foot, and, a food roll up, and a like 4 pieces of toast. No, wait, my mom actually went to McDonald's today, so I had like 2 egg McMuffins and 2 hash browns. I'm out of Coke.
Got
I
that.
need my soda.
Yeah, I feel that really hard. Oh man, I'm in a completely different part of the thing now.
When I go to class on Mondays, what I sometimes do is I get like several hot dogs and several cans of Pepsi, and my teacher just like stares at me.
Kitsina says with the ice worm, you can have a Dune Thumper to distract it, but you have to find the blueprint in the active worm zone.
Yep.
I'm in the Lost Woods. Oh yeah, shoutouts to that one time I accidentally deleted my 100% file on the Switch. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've had that happen before.
I don't know how you manage that.
Down here! Atsu's torch. It was lost in this place. If we carry it to the Shrouded Lantern, it might show us the way.
I'm surprised you uploaded a picture to DeviantArt recently. I thought you weren't using it anymore.
No, I upload to DeviantArt all the time. I'm not using FA anymore.
Oh. Right. Because of the short thing, right?
Yeah, there's dumb rules in place. Ow. Damn it. All the way back here.
I need to watch a new season of American Horror Story. I ended up binging that entire show a few months ago. Certainly interesting.
There was no confirmation message, it just deleted when I hit X. I am so sorry.
In American Horror Story, there's a season that takes place in an asylum, and then it's a combination of a mad scientist, aliens, and the devil. And it's just like, that was a lot of like bizarrely random threats just for the second season of the show.
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime.
I think we did
hold
good.
Nakuro!
Yep, Naku time. Also, I'm sorry, Riley Fuzzball. I heard the follow earlier and I forgot to thank you for that. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good time in the stream. Okay.
You've been turned to your old OC.
Well, this was never... Oh, no, you're right. I was thinking Sona. I'm so used to people thinking Naku's like a Sona, and he's not. He actually is a character. But now I am Roomba. No more Naku, only Roomba.
Maybe he'll get another comic page in like 10 years.
Maybe. Part of the reason I don't draw Naku is because I was sort of like in between. I like Naku and stuff a lot, but I was kind of like in the middle of revising designs and I never really got it to a point where I was satisfied. But I don't know quite what I want either. So, if I could like get that figured out, I would be much more apt to draw him a lot more.
How long do you usually stream for anyways?
It depends. When it's the weekend, so I'm just having fun, so I just stream till I'm tired of it. But like usually like with work days, I stream art for 2 hours and then like maybe the game for 2 hours.
Right. Boom.
Uh-huh. Boom, baby. Ow. Time to see Trevor spin. Even then, Trevor isn't clean. People always calling me dirty. I can't believe you.
Well, that's why I gave you a suit, so that you could abolish.
Uh-oh. Alright, we made it to the next ancestral tree. Tatsu used to climb the mountains high atop the Sorrow's Pass. When her brother's torch faded, she fell to the mist where she lost her path.
Does that mean she was depressed or committed suicide?
Maybe both. You've already climbed. Alright, we don't have to wall jump up walls anymore. We can just kind of climb up them and hold on to them.
The hell have you been using your claws for before?
Well, like, before it was just like wall jump. What the? Why? There we go. Like, before it was, this where you just wall jump up it.
Yeah, but I feel like wall jumping is more of a complicated maneuver than just climbing.
Yeah, that's fair.
You needed to violate a grave just to, like, flex your fingers.
That grave needed to be violated. It gave me the inspiration to flex my fingers. Ah! Get out of here. Nobody wants you here. Get out of here.
You know what this game reminds me of, visually?
What?
Rayman Legends, for some reason.
Yeah?
You...
Oh, I see. Every time I jump, it switches. That's why you can't use the wall jump here, because every time you jump, the flowers, like, come and go.
Interesting symbiosis.
Well, I am a forest spirit. I have this type of effect on the environment.
So this is just all happening, even when you're jumping, like, miles away.
You! Get out of here! Okay. Okay, I see we have the Mega Man random block puzzle here.
At least it's... Is this happening automatically?
Every time I land on one of the other platforms, yeah.
Well, the Mega Man block puzzle's the worst.
But you remember those, don't you?
Yeah.
Yoku blocks. Ow! Good thing I saved.
That feeling when Dr. Wily would probably win if all of his bases were just exclusively those blocks.
He might
What
have
are they-
actually won.
What are those Mega Man enemies with like the hard hats again? Small little fellas?
Oh, I don't remember. Okay, that seemed unfair. Let's see if we can figure this out.
Me tools. So
Really?
I'm looked up. Make a new hard.
Ow.
Mets, Me Tools, Me Tars. Interesting. Whatever, those things. Just imagine
Oh,
all
I
Wily's
see.
castles. Just imagine all Wily's castles with like the vanishing blocks and the very few blocks that don't disappear. They just have those things on them. Oh god, it would be awful.
Hey, Tyler's your boy. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome out to the stream. I hope you have a good time here. My name's Trevor, and I stream my art commissions here. And we play some video games. Right now we're playing Ori and the Blind Forest. I have a bunch of redeems down below where you can turn me into different stuff and mess with me. And I make all of my own PNG tubers.
And I'm Dominic, I just kind of exist.
Yep, this is my friend Dom. He's in voice with me while I play through the game. Ow. And die. Repeatedly. Ow. Ow. Oh yeah. Ow. There we go. Made it. Checkpoint.
That checkpoint is very cheap.
Cannot. No, I want that. Oh. Ow!
I wish I had like the creative vibe that you do, Trevor.
In what way?
In that, like, you actually, motivate yourself to fucking, like, do something. Because, like, I have fan fiction ideas that just loiter in my head, which is like, I don't have the energy to develop them.
I wish that I had the motivation that I did when I was younger. It's hard, but there's times where I just kind of get to a point where I'm just so sick of not doing something that I have to do something. And if I have to not hang out with friends to, like, work or stream, then, like, I'm just gonna do that, because I want to do something, and it drives me nuts that I'm doing nothing.
Because just, like, since we mentioned, like, Mega Man earlier, it's just, like, I'm not, like, the biggest Mega Man fan. I've just only kind of, like, recently gotten curious about that franchise.
Yeah.
But you have so many different series with rather interesting lore, and it's just, like, I could think of some, like, story concepts for that, with, like, original robot masters and Reploids, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just, like, then when I actually want to kind of, like, focus on that, it's just, like, I feel winded, my mind becomes empty, and then I just kind of like slump in bed like I usually do.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's hard to motivate yourself to do stuff. Or it can
Yeah.
be.
Mhm. And I also have like an idea for like a Once Upon a Time fan fiction with like an original cast, and then it's just like the same exact issue happens. It's just like, God damn it.
You know, I kind of miss the N64 GameCube era, because that's when games that originally didn't have, like, stories to them, or just had very basic stories, they were trying to give them more story. But
Yep.
it wasn't often done to an excessive degree, at least not compared to today. For example, I don't really like Sonic games. They're just not fun to me, for several reasons. The only Sonic game I've ever really liked is Sonic Adventure 2. But, like, I like the characters, and I like stuff like that, and I don't mind people talking about it and stuff, but, like, as far as gameplay goes, Sonic Adventure 2 is, like, the Sonic game I actually like. I've never liked any of the others. And then, with Mega Man, I played... Oh my god. I played a lot... I think I played, like, 1, 3, 5, and 6 as a kid. I never had them. There were ones that I played that my uncle had. And they were fun, but they were hard. But the Mega Man that I really, really got into was Mega Man 64, or Legends.
Yeah.
I had it on the 64. But that was just the Mega Man game for me. Like, I really loved the story, I loved the characters, it was really fun. And, I don't know. There are still games like that, but it felt very new then, and it still had a certain type of atmosphere being on the 64 that I miss.
The Legend game is very fascinating because, like, graphically, the whole like stylization angle actually holds up shockingly. And if
Yeah.
Compare Legends to like Metal Gear Solid.
Mhm.
But what
This
makes
is
it
the
all-
finest handgun ever made.
Well, like, you can't see the character's faces in Metal Gear Solid, but like,
Yeah.
but like, what makes it really shocking though is that Legends has a mostly good localization. Like when you look at Mega Man games, and like especially like when they had like game manuals or like the early like anime cutscenes, like usually Capcom of USA like really fucked it up. You know, they got like horrible voice actors, the scripts are mangled, or something just bonkers. But like with Legends, like the characters, okay, maybe not all of them are like professional voice actors, but like they're tolerable, they're fun to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, things are coherent. Really, the only issue with like the localization for Legends is that they kind of like mess up the naming just a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, because like it's
They-
supposed to be a surprise that he's Mega Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mega Man! Mega Man? Mega Man! That was always funny to me in Mega Man Legends, though, is like, where Roll's like, we found, this kid, and I named him after my favorite character, Mega Man.
Yeah.
This one being called Mega Man, and then also being called Hippopotamus.
Mhm.
Ow. You know what? Couldn't reach it. Okay. At least that reset the frog. And that's what I needed, more than anything. What? How dare. Ow. I will get this, I swear. Metal Gear lore is so, heavy, it's crazy. Oh yeah, I agree, it's fantastic. I love Metal Gear so much. think it was over here. I wanted to explore, though, really quick. Yeah. I never went to see what was over here. What? I call shenanigans? I am not happy with that. I'm not accepting that. There we go. Hey, Mega Man Legends gets referenced in Mega Man X Dive. Just kidding, Dive's mediocre. Oh, Teasel had the best laugh. You still need to show me some Sonic Rush? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. You were talking about stylization in Mega Man Legends, and I love that they, like, all of the faces were like textures.
Yeah.
And they actually changed the textures around to make characters emote because it wasn't a model.
Yep.
It was an actual texture. And if you look at, like, I think Pi was showing this to me. If you look at the side view on Teasel's face, they have a transparency layer to make it look like, you know, his mouth has depth. So if his face is looking to the side, and he's like emoting, you will be able to see through the model because of the transparency layer. And that's incredible.
That is impressive.
Okay, I think I'm just backtracking at this point, so I'm gonna die. I thought there might be a secret over here, but doesn't look like it. So we can just move forward.
Yeah, okay, I had to like look it up just to give myself a refresher. Because like looking at Mega Man, like in Japanese the name of the character across the various incarnations is Rockman, because, you know, rock and roll the music genre, and then of course you have like bass as his enemy. And with the Japanese version of Mega Man Legend, the character's true name was Rockman Trigger, and then, you know, the whole amnesia stuff happens, and then he becomes like Rock Volnut.
Yeah.
But then when it got localized, his like normal name when he was adopted was Mega Man Volnut, and then it's revealed that he's in actuality Mega Man Trigger, and it's just like, oh my god, Mega Man is Mega Man.
So what was it? It was Rock Volnut.
Yeah. So in the Japanese version, so his true name is Rockman Trigger, and then when he's adopted, he becomes Rock Volnut. And then the localization, his true name is Mega Man Trigger, but when he was adopted, he became Mega Man Volnut.
Man, that's funny.
Yep. So if anything, a better localization, technically speaking, should have been just naming him Mega Volnut.
Yeah, even then, I think it wouldn't have worked as well, because I can see Rock is like more of a name, but
yeah, like a lot of fans do. Like usually people say that, like, you know, his Billy name should just be Rock, and then when he's a superhero, you know, then call him Mega Man. And it's just like, that is something I do like as well, because like when I hear Rock, I don't think of the genre. You know, I do. Think of stuff.
Yeah.
These are some major
Oh, good, I can still
ramifications.
attack. Nice. Time to be a raptor.
What has Tyler been getting into?
Oh yeah, thank you, Dom. Yeah, what Mega Man stuff have you been getting into?
Protoman the band. What is that? Is that like a fan thing?
Hey, Fleetway, welcome out. Okay, so I can do small hops.
Nice.
Alright, time to put the lantern back in. The Proto-Men, the band. Nice. Ooh, that's fun. We lit the shrouded lantern, it lifted the haze. Ori, the key to the Forlorn Ruins. The Gumon seal has been revealed.
Does Fleetway have a dragon version of Surge as their profile picture?
I don't know. Just Edge is fine? Okay. Edge. He's being
Edge.
pushed to the edge.
They're edgy.
Finally, we can get into the Forlorn Ruins. The element of winds is deep within the Forlorn Ruins, south of this place. It's not too far from here. I can show you the way. Please do. Valley of the Wind.
I ended up binging the Sonic Fleetway comics. I found them, and they were still an interesting read.
Woohoo! No! Take this, you frog.
They asked how well you're doing.
Thank you. I'm doing good. Just enjoying playing some Ori in the Blind Forest and having my friend Dom here with me.
Yep, and I'm hungry.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm sorry. I'm playing a game right now. You can't eat me.
Well, the good thing I don't like war noise.
Well, too bad. Because I'm gonna keep bringing it up.
Just TFing to someone who doesn't like it.
Uh-oh. I'm TFing a lot of these enemies into a corpse. I've been made a corpse several times myself, though. Also, I don't know how people use the control stick for games like this. I have to use a D-pad. And that was something else I hated about Metroid Dread, was that you had to use the control stick to control her. You couldn't use the D-pad, because it was relegated to other stupid functions that don't fit in a Metroid game.
People like their fluid controllers.
You're enjoying your game tonight? Nice, I'm glad to hear it. What's that?
I think I should probably do tomorrow. Just like wash my jacket or something.
Yeah.
I ended up doing a lot of laundry today, but then just fell asleep. I just had to stay awake long enough so that I could do the announcements for the
Yeah.
Yeah. God, if I fucking fell asleep during that, I would have been humiliated.
Why so?
Well, like, I'm like one of the most dedicated staff members Mario RPG Central has ever had, and so it's like, if I ever accidentally fell asleep in the middle of an event because I am so sleep deprived all the time, then it's just like, then I would have delayed stuff. And it's just
Gotcha.
yeah. And it's just like, you know, I pride myself on, you know, being useful and helping people. Yeah. I would have felt so useless if I somehow missed it.
Mm-hmm. There we go. I need you again, rolling creature of doom. Come on. This way. Thank you. Damn it.
It's kind of funny this year
Yeah.
because, so like today we had the a celebration about
Ow.
and then
Ooh, that was
in
bad.
a couple of months we're gonna have the release of the Thousand Year Door remake.
Yeah.
And then probably a few months after and then wait, hold on, shoot. And then sometime after that, sometime we're gonna have the T2ID remake, and then sometime this year, we also have to do like an anniversary celebration for the original T2ID.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you know that's fun, thinking up ideas for the server people.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wait. That's right. Opposite direction. You have no idea how far you are playing Final Fantasy IX. Never played it before. Only ever played Tactics in 7. Nice. I hope you're having a good time. 9's a good one.
I don't
And
remember which
Tactics is fun. Sorry. What were you gonna say, Dom?
I don't remember which one Final Fantasy IX is.
9 is the one with the main character who has a monkey tail. His name is Zidane. And he's with this, like, traveling group of con artists.
Oh, I see. So is Final Fantasy X the one with like, the blonde kid and the laughing?
Yes, that's 10.
Okay.
That's Titus.
Okay.
9 didn't have voice acting.
Oh, I see. Oh, this is where that mage comes from. I see.
10 was the first Final Fantasy game that had voice acting, at least as far as mainstream goes.
But I like the
No.
black mage.
You like the what?
The black mage design.
Oh, Vivi is great. Vivi has a great story in 9. I've never beaten 9. I've always made it about 2/3 of the way through that game, and then, like, lost my progress for one reason or another. Either I lost the game, or the save got deleted, or I just stopped playing it. It's like the same point every time. I do like the game a lot, I've just never beaten it.
At some point, I should play Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, but just like, yeah, those series are so nasty. I find it very peculiar that both Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest have numbered entries that are MMOs.
Yeah, it is really interesting, though I will say the story for 14 can kind of drag on at times, but I do really like the characters in 14, and the story has really, really good moments, too. I mean, the worst part of it is the beginning.
Well, of course it drags on. It has to function and go on for as long as the game makes money.
Yeah. Well, it never feels like it really impacts the overall story. Like, I don't feel like, you know, I'm not getting something new or interesting there. But, you know, you do have your fetch quest stuff. It's just like, okay.
You have a car mount in that game, don't you?
Yes, there is one. Because of the 15 crossover event.
But did you get it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I remember you showing it to me.
Dude, that was the funniest thing because the event was going on, and there was just this line of cars, like, driving through the desert, like, people were lining up one behind the other to make it look like a traffic jam. It was the funniest fucking shit. I loved it.
Final Fantasy 11 was an MMO. Final Fantasy has had 2 numbered entries as MMOs.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh god. Why? Okay, I know the answer is money, but why number them?
I need to get into 14 again. I'm really scared because I got to level 80. I'm really far into the game, and I was a tank. And the tank is one of the main roles in it, and I have so much fun playing a tank. But it's been, like, longer than a year since I played it, so I am going to have, like, I've forgotten almost everything. I need to, like, get into it and relearn my role, but I don't want to start over. I want to pick up where I left off, and I'm not going to be able to function well. So, like, I want to play it some more, but I'm worried about that. The Forlorn Ruins. Here's where the Guman live. They build miraculous structures and infuse them with the light of the spirit tree, which keeps them safe. Oh no. These Guman were frozen, unable to escape. When the element of winds lost its light, these ruins must have turned into their grave. Oh, I didn't even notice that right here. Yep. Ow. Okay, that's hot. And what is this? Is it something we can kill ourselves on? The Guman were crafty inventors. They had foreseen a bright future that never came. Look at this light vessel. They were able to store the light of the spirit tree within. And now, it will be ours. Oh, I can pick it up. Nice.
You're an evil Chozo now.
Oh! It burns! No, what happened again? Ow! It burns! Maybe this time. Hey look, it cools it off, but I died to spikes. I'm an evil Chozo now. Why an evil Chozo? Because I picked up the orb?
Yes.
Oh, look at this. It affects gravity, too. Nice. That's fun.
Well, I'm trying to remember what the hell the bird people from Metro are called. I never thinking of Chocobos because the Final Fantasy conversation.
Chocobos! You still need to beat 12, but you don't own it anymore playing Persona 3 Reload. I like 12. I think 12 has its weak moments. And the change to having Vaughn as the main character rather than Bosch and stuff, I think that hurt the game. Because Vaughn, like, has a plot that never really gets finished. He's just, like, there to, like, get you into the game and then he doesn't matter. But I do like 12. But the reason I like 12... So, you play Tactics. Tactics is a good game. I really like Tactics. In fact, it's an incredible game because of the story that it has. But the first Final Fantasy I ever owned was Tactics Advance. And I played that at the perfect time in my life. I saw someone say Tactics. But Tactics Advance was really fun. And, gotcha. Thank you.
Yep.
You play Type 0. Gotcha. Anyway, Tactics Advance, it's not like, the writing is nowhere near as good as, like, Tactics itself. It's a lot more, whereas Tactics is a mature story that has more adult themes and of a political nature. Tactics Advance is more of, oh god, what's a Japanese drama for teens called? Do you know, Dom?
Not off the top of my head.
I've heard this before, but it's very, like, teenage drama type of story. But, like, I was in high school when I played it, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, part of the reason I enjoyed it so much was because, you know, you went to this fantastical world. You got, yes, an isekai plot, but that's not the word I'm thinking of. And whenever you went there, you saw all the people in the town get transformed into, like, Banga and Viera and, like, other furry races, and I'm like, I love this. Doesn't happen to your main characters, unfortunately, but it was really fun.
Edovama?
No, that's not it.
Wait.
Shogun. I think that's it.
Oh.
Or, not Shogun, Shonen. Sorry.
Shonen?
Yeah.
No. That... I think Shonen is more so just stuff that's aimed at boys in general.
Is it?
Yeah. Because Shonen is media that's aimed at boys, and, like, Shoujo is stuff that's aimed at girls.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
When I was trying to find the thing that you were talking about, I came across a funny word. There's a Japanese term that's called...
That hurt.
There's a Japanese term that's called chunabio, and it's a Japanese colloquial term used to describe early teens who have a grandiose delusion. It translates to middle second syndrome or 8th grader syndrome.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, gosh.
Oh. I know this isn't the way that I'm supposed to get this thing, but I don't care. It's the way that I want to get it. Got it. Fuck yes.
Hey.
Ow. I died. Now, I will admit, I have played Final Fantasy Tactics because a friend in college wanted me to play it, but I have not played War of the Lions. My friend wanted me to play the original, and I really enjoyed the original, but the reason he didn't want me to play War of the Lions is because they were... In the original, they just talk in normal English, but with the, like, War of the Lions version, they, like, made them talk in Old English, like these and thous and whatnot.
Yeah, that's a pet peeve of yours?
Well, I don't think it, like, I don't know. It is kind of, like, medievalish in nature, but I don't think it really adds anything to it, if that makes sense.
Do you remember how the NIMBYs in Super Paper Mario spoke like that as well?
Did they?
Yeah, I think it was meant to make them sound like rather posh and like above y'all.
Yeah. Made it. Oh, shit. I was not expecting that.
Do you think you'd ever play a Persona game, Trevor?
Me? Probably not.
Is it because of how long they are?
Oh, that's a fun puzzle. I like that. I think that if I played one, I would have a lot of fun with it. But I don't really have the time to dedicate to RPGs like I used to. And I don't mind, again, like, people talking about it, telling me about it. I think it's really fun and has good moments, but I don't think if I'm going to play it, I need to, like, be interested from the get-go, and I'm not.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Excuse me. Oh. Oh boy. That was close. Dead. They have Clown and more of the Lions as a secret character. Yeah, I do know that they added a bunch of secret characters in that one. Oh, nice. Full recharge. Sweet. I will say something that's probably a bit blasphemous for people that like Final Fantasy. But I'm not a fan of Final Fantasy VII. And that's not that it's not a good game, but I've tried several times to get into it, and the aesthetic of it is not for me. I just don't find that type of setting really interesting. And
Which one?
I'm 7.
Ah.
I've tried really hard to get into it, but the setting kills it for me.
You don't like the dystopian sci-fi looking stuff? Or?
No, I don't. I'm not a big fan of cyberpunk, and I just don't really like it. I don't know why. Maybe I haven't seen it done in a way that appeals to me, but it's not for me. Oh,
I'm gonna go cultivate my kitchen. I'll be right back.
Okay. Ooh, that was close. What? Oh, I see what I was supposed to do. I didn't do that at all. Ow. And I died. Well, we can do it properly now. But it was fun to do it the wrong way. That's the final shard.
sweating on my pop pot now.
Just saw someone say nobody likes Flareon, and you just about had a moment. Flareon's cute. Clown was in the original, War added Luso. 7's okay, you like 8 more, or Squall. I always remember him from Kingdom Hearts as Leon. I would have liked 8, but the RNG limit break ended me on the final boss because Squall just chose not to do Lionheart on the Ultimecia, and you never got back to that point? Oh man, I'm sorry. Also, adding Luso to a game is not a net positive. If anything, that is a detriment. Luso is the fucking one of the worst main characters in a Final Fantasy game. I fucking hate Luso. Goddamn fucking piece of shit. Fuck Luso.
What's wrong with him?
He's just an obnoxious character that doesn't have any depth, and he is the main character, and that's his personality. His personality is seriously that he's the main character. Except the game doesn't, like, really revolve around him either. He's just, like, there, and he's annoying.
I like his design.
Huh?
I said I like his design.
See, people didn't like Tactics Advance because the story was more childish than Tactics. And Tactics A2, I would say it keeps the gameplay from the first Tactics Advance, and it's really fun, and it has a lot of side content. But they changed, the art design changed a little bit. I'm a bigger fan of the Tactics Advance art design than A2, but it's not bad. However, the game is like, I don't know, it's even dumber than Tactics Advance was. And like, I think the main enemy is just the Void, kind of like in Final Fantasy III. It's just these hands and everything that come out. And Luso has nothing going for him. He doesn't want anything. He doesn't do anything except, like, defeat the final boss. I don't like Luso. Hurdy's good. This shrine must have powered all they had built. Look at it now. Look what it did. Who's the guy from Final Fantasy that wore a bandana and looked like a pirate? Sounds like something from 9. I'm not sure. Oh, Gosmodo is sad. I wonder if Gumo knows of their fate. I hope he can forgive us, that we live, and they are gone. Villains of Final Fantasy are Kefka and Kujo. Viper class from Final Fantasy 4 reminded me of him. Oh, 14. Sorry, I missed the X there. Oh my god. These lasers, man. X to listen. The element of winds lies before us, stored in the heart of this place. Hey look, it's Gonzalo! These ruins are all that is left of the Gumon, reminding us of their fate. Losing the ones that he loved, Gumo is the last of his kind. Ori, we shall bring back the light. For Nibble and the memory of the Gumon, let us restore the element of winds. Here we go! Gotta use Kuro's feather to get out of here. Oh! Whoa! Ow!
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's
What
new
the
form
hell?
stops on a dime.
What was I supposed to do? Bomb chew time. Oh, there was barely a spot. Whoa! Ow! Ah! Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Let me get through this. Those insta-kills, man.
I was saying that I hate Twitch ads.
Oh, yeah. They're awful. Kuro's nest. Uh-oh. They're what?
I said they're more obnoxious than YouTube's.
Oh, yeah. Hey, an egg. Shh, don't
Fruits
tell
and
anybody,
juice.
but this egg is going to be important in the sequel. Thank you. You love instant death. It's your favorite. Okay, you ready to see why Kuro's evil?
Okay. Because the mom abandoned it, or
No, Kuro is the mom there.
oh.
So when the spirit tree sent out its light looking for Ori, who it had lost, it ended up killing Kiro's children.
So, whatever bird species Kuro is, we can like them.
I don't know. Uh-oh. And now we're at her last remaining child. Alright, let me catch up on comments. Kafka's top tier as a villain? Oh yeah, he actually is. I agree. Man, I do want to play 14 again. Alright, hang on.
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime.
All because of Ori.
Changing to my imp, can do.
Imp time. Okay. We have to hide from Kiro. That was close. Cannot create a soul link here. Ooh! Man, who's good? I'm good. On my first try. Ooh! That was close. Oh good, I can drop through that. I thought I could. Oh! Nice, that's fun. Sonic Superstar drove you insane with instant death boss fights.
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah, Sonic Superstars is interesting. It's got like 3 different final bosses.
We barely escaped from her clutches this time. It's clear now why she hunts us. Kuro is just protecting her child. But remember, Ori, the element of warmth is the last to ignite. The sunstone we seek, high atop Sorrow Path. We must ride the winds, for they will show us the path.
Did you see the picture I sent you?
Oh no, let me look. Why would they get a divorce? It's probably your fault. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. Alright. So, guys, I think I've reached my limit for streaming for tonight. We're coming up on 4 hours. And I think that I will stop there and we will finish this another time. But thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. And thank you for joining me, Dom. Hope you had a good time hanging out.
Yeah, I did. You and your smelly face.
Hey. Hey, Ito Wakami is streaming, so let's go raid him. Yeah, y'all have a good night. And thank you again for being here. I will catch y'all in the next stream. Bye, everybody.